All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. Oops, let me adjust my camera here. Welcome back to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. I'm TD, and this is TD's Brew and Barbecue. Make love to your meat, everybody. Make love to your meat. So we got our peach stuffed, bacon wrapped pork chops. They've been on the grill. It's been roughly about an hour. I was actually looking to it to take probably about 45 minutes. But it did take a little bit much. I've turned it up to about 425 degrees. So now you can see that our pork chops are definitely getting done. Remember I was talking about my whiskey barrel chunk? Check that out. See, it just smolders. That's all it does. Getting some nice, clean, thin blue smoke on these chops. So that's what I like. So I'm going to move it over to this side because I'm going to let it turn out. I'm going to turn this burner off because we are at 165 degrees. So 165 degrees, that's what I'm measuring right about when I get to the peach. I'm actually only looking at about 140. So 149 when I go in a little bit further into the other side. So our pork chops are done, and they're going to be somewhere right around about 145 to 150. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crisp up 2 of them, and then I'm going to sauce 2 of them. So I'm going to take these 2 small ones. See how they come off real easy? And look at that. You can see that that barrel-aged bourbon has caramelized on that bacon. See? We can hear it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over here real slowly, and I'm going to let it crisp up that bacon on that top side. We don't want it to catch fire. We just want it to crisp it just a little. We want it to get to where the bacon is frying itself right there. Now these other ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip me up a little something a little bit different here. This is whatever peaches I have left in my jar, and this is the OG sauce right here, the TD's Brew and Barbecue OG sauce. This is the sauce that started it all. I'm going to mix it with some of those, with that peaches and that peach juice, and this is what I'm going to use to baste on our chops. So we're going to make sure, remember, we're going to apply our sauce when it's warm. So I'm going to let my sauce get warm over here. Let's just make sure that these guys aren't burning. There we go. Crisp up that bacon. Crisp up that bacon. That's all we want. You can see the caramelization right there from the barrel-aged bourbon. See that? Let's see if we can get it here. You're seeing our flame starting to come up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving it. I don't want that bacon to burn. So I'm just going to keep moving them around. I just want that bacon to keep sizzling and frying. There we go. We're going to make it crispy. It's okay. You can see the juices right here bubbling up on that chicken, or I'm sorry, on that pork chop. All right. These ones are going to be pretty close. So we got a good, they should be fine. Now, if you like your bacon a little crispier, a la like my wife does, instead of the sauce being on it, this is what you want to do. You want to keep doing this until you can get a real nice crispy bacon on your chops. And then when you have the other ones here, it doesn't necessarily have to be crispy, but you want it to be crispy enough that you can apply your sauce. And you want your sauce to not really soften up your bacon, but you still want your bacon to be able to be bite through or to cut through really easy with the sauce. Yeah, let's get that bacon nice and crispy there. All right, so I'm going to close this for just a minute here so that way it doesn't flare up on us. Thank you guys for coming back. I see you guys coming back. That was in the live. So if you missed the prep, go back and check on the page, Facebook and YouTube. You can check that out. We did the prep and we started it. It just took a little bit longer on the cook, so I elected to go to take a break and then come back. So this is part 2. And again, it doesn't take very long. You want it to be just enough. See, and that bacon is starting to stick right there. So we're going to make sure that bacon doesn't come off. Oh, see, yeah, That's the risk that you run by doing it this way. There you go. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it catch. Yeah. I'm going to move all these guys over here too, just so that way they can finish getting crispier. I'm going to get them all crispy. Oh, my computer keeps going to sleep. I'm going to get them all crispied up and get that bacon nice and crispy, and then I'm going to sauce a couple of them. I'm going to use the OG sauce with some of the leftover peaches that I mixed with the syrup as well. Obviously, one of those things that you could do, save the juice from the peaches. All right. And mix it with your barbecue sauce. All right. Now we're talking. Now we see that. Now that bacon got sticking back on there. You turd. Oh, well, it's going to come off. It's not going to come off. We're just going to get it crispy real quick and let it stay on there. All right, this one's good. Yeah, now see, we're getting some good marks on it. Just holding that bacon. All right, perfect. Sauce is getting warm over here. Hell yeah. Move this over. I'll move it back here a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit warmer. All right, this chop is done. I'm already over it. The bacon is coming loose. It's all right. I knew there was going to be one that was going to be more of a pain in the ass than it was going to be worth. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, that sizzle right there on that bacon. You see that bacon frying? Perfect. All right. This one over here. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's adjust our thing here. Again, I had one of them that kind of failed to cooperate. Maybe I should have used a toothpick, right? Anyways. All right. Move my sauce over here. Let's start letting it get a little warmer, and then I'm going to shut that burner off. Grab the rack, paper towel. Not quite. It's not going to be boiling, but I want it to be warm. We want it to be where it just drizzles. Oops, can't see it. Okay, sorry. We want it to be where the sauce just drizzles off of the brush, so it's more like a paint. Come on, move over here. Where can we see the sauce? I'll move this ugly one out of the way. It's definitely in my way here. The one with the bacon came off, or it didn't come off. It just not cooperated. All right, here we go. All right, just like Bob Ross does, and just paint your happy little pork chops. Eat that sauce. Just get that OG sauce on there. That's perfect. Looking good. There we go. And then if you want, you can grab one of the peaches out of the sauce and put it on there if you want to try to make it look cool. But as far as I'm concerned, I think we're pretty good. All right. Now save that sauce because you're probably going to want a little bit more of it later. So just because I want to, I'm going to turn this guy down over here. It's about to go just like I want it to. Oops. No, it's not. I knew you wouldn't cooperate. All right. I'm going to quit messing with it, and I'm going to let those other guys finish up. So what I'm doing now, I just want my sauce to get tacky. I want it to get tacky right there on the chops. So it's going to get to the point that it's going to be tacky enough that we could touch it and it'll stick to your finger, but not be, it's going to be sticky. And again, I have no burners on. Everything is turned off. I'm going to reach down here. I'm going to turn my bottle off. I always turn the bottle off on my gas grills or my Blackstones. Any gas grills or anything like that, I always turn the bottle off as soon as I'm done. definitely a habit you should make sure you do yourself too. All right, so let's see here. Let's see how our sauce is doing. Almost. It's definitely getting there. Let's check this one over here. Nope, not quite. All right, we're good here. Get this ugly ass one out of the way. We can't get it to crisp up that bacon as much as we want. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a good one here. How's that pork chop look? Block some of the. Can't block any of the light. It's getting on it here. See how that bacon glistening right there. And that barrel-aged bourbon, that bacon is candied. It is beautiful. All right. Let's check this one out. Look at that. Get sauced, everybody. Get sauced. Beautiful. Look at that. That juice coming right out. All right. Now I'm hungry. So I'm going to take one of these over there. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Let's finish this up. All right. So this is, let me get a good shot here. There we go. So what we got here, this is our peach barbecue sauce with some OG sauce that I used to mix the peach syrup and what peaches I had left over from when we stuffed our pork chops here. So these are butterflied pork chops. They have been stuffed with peach slices, seasoned with barrel-aged bourbon on the inside, wrapped, flipped over, and then wrapped in bacon. And we cooked it on the grill at about 400 degrees indirect for roughly around about an hour. So let's take a quick peek at these and see how it's going. All right, you guys ready? Damn. I mean, come on, you can't beat this meat. Let's get a good slice off of that. That thing is awesome. Anyways, everybody, let's see here. Look at it go. So bomb. So good. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to put those peaches in there. You get me. Of course, I didn't have a fork, but let's get one here. I'm going to cut me off a slice of this right here. See if I can get it down without squeezing all the peaches out. Oh, shit. Damn. Like I said, you can't beat this meat. Thank you guys for watching. I'm TD, and this is TD's Brew and Barbecue. Make love to your meat.